Hi, everybody. Welcome to the start of the August challenge group. I am so excited that you're here, and I am just ready to rock this one out. It's been a tough summer for everybody, myself included, and I just wanted to note that right out of the gate. I am acknowledging it full force. It's been beautiful weather, cookouts. I know I have been sick and haven't been fully medically cleared to work out. So I've really had to watch kind of my physical activity. I know work's been busy for a lot of people, myself included. So I get how it's just, before you know it, the summer's halfway gone. We're into August and you're like, oh my gosh, I've fallen off and I need to get back on it. So that's what this group is all about. It's back to the basics to set up our foundation for the fall. And I don't even want to say that because I just want it to be permanently summer. But I think this is going to be a really great group in terms of building that foundation. Going back to the basics, I'm gonna say it over and over again. So, focusing on clean eating and the basics, like drinking lots of water, having vegetables with virtually every meal, trying not to have too much carbs or processed carbs, limiting your sugar intake, and really just trying to eat clean, whole foods, which is hard enough with a busy lifestyle, but I think if we get creative enough, we will have success in this group. So the requirements of this group, yes, there are requirements. So first of all, you made a financial requirement of some sort to get into this group. So thank you for that, first of all. But the journey doesn't just end there. You made the financial commitment. Now it's time to put in the work, put in the miles, because you can say that you want to change, but unless you're actively making the steps to make that change, you're not going to have change. So it sounds like kind of simple and like a no-brainer, but sometimes we get so caught up in the day-to-day that we don't really see the big picture. We have the tunnel vision on how the day's going or how your week is going, and before you know it, a week went by, 2 weeks went by, and you didn't meal prep at all, and you ate a lot of processed foods, and you didn't work out, and you just feel crappy. And that's what we are going to work on. So you're not going to be perfect overnight. I never preach about being perfect. I preach about being practical and making positive steps in the right direction towards a lifestyle change rather than just a quick fix. Those don't exist and they don't last. Any kind of change that you do to get a quick fix, it never lasts. So with that said, the requirements of the group, I want you to be as active in here as you can. The more you check in with me, the more you check in with your peers in this group, the more accountable you will feel. So if you're never logging into this group, it's hard for me to know how you are doing. And I don't want every time we interact off of this app to be, hey, let me know, did you get a workout in? Did you have your shake? I don't want it to be like that. I really want to build a strong connection with you. So I highly recommend that you step in to this group as often as you can. With that being said, you can set reminders, and I recommend that. So you can set reminders on your phone and on the app, depending on your time of day. I think naturally it wants to set to 5 p.m. However, if you're still at work and you're like, there's no way I'll ever be working out before 5 p.m., set it for 9 o'clock. That way, if you did it prior to 9 o'clock and you just forgot to log it in the group, it will remind you to log your shakes and your workouts. And for all you know, there might be prizes for people that participate consistently throughout the challenge. So I really want to move past people being super active in the group for a week to 10 days and have everybody be active from start to finish. Again, it just helps me keep a better track of you so I can get you guys the best results possible, but also it's a great way to connect with people. There's people from all over the country in this group, and you may not know them personally, but the more you guys interact with each other on here, you might find some similarities and connect on a different level. So that is really exciting. So like I said, I encourage you to check into this group every single day. We will have posts, we will have recipes and tips and tricks throughout the group. And I want you guys to utilize everything that we share because it is of value. And I'll have different coaches popping in here, and it's a lot of work to kind of create a group like this. So I really want everybody to benefit from it. So check into the group, have your reminders set, be active with your peers. And if you haven't done this already, I want you to take a before picture, a recent one. So if you're still, doing 80-day obsession or something like that, and you have taken one within, I don't know, the last month or so, you can upload that. But if this is one of your, if you're in this group fairly recently, you kind of have been bouncing around from different programs, maybe you've fallen off and you're getting ready to hop back on the wagon, this is the time to take your before picture, take your weight, take your measurements. I am the only one that can see that, and I only check to see that you put it in there because it's really important for you. And for me, if you come to me later down the road and say you're not seeing results, which is rare, but maybe you're losing inches and not pounds. But if you never take those initial measurements, you won't know how your body's changing. So it's really important to take the whole picture. Take your weight, take your measurements, take your before picture so that when you're comparing it down the road, and just disclaimer, we're not going to be comparing 24/7. Like I said, this is just something that I like to do at the start of every challenge, and then you can kind of compare, and you'll have a little book of your own photos to look and see how much progress you have made over the year. Another tidbit that I wanted to share about that is just to either inform you or remind you, depending on how long you've been with us. If you complete a program from start to finish, regardless of how long it is, and you submit all of your stats, again, that includes your before and after picture, your before and after weight, your before and after measurements, all that stuff with a little bit of a summary of how you enjoyed the program, if I helped you get those results, this, that, and the other thing. If you submit that to Beachbody Challenge, they will send you a free t-shirt for every program that you complete. And on top of that, you're entered to win cash. So they pick a $500 winner every single day. They pick monthly winners, quarterly winners, and annual winners. So it's free to enter your information, and you automatically get a free shirt no matter what. But you're entered to win cash. And I mean, why wouldn't you do that? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you do that? So I just encourage you, if you've been meaning to do that, if you've completed a program, even if it was 6 months ago, but you have the pictures and the stats or a general idea of what the stats are, fill it out so you can get that free t-shirt. Your challenge pack it's a financial investment, but for your health, it's such a small financial investment, and you're just getting so much return between the monthly challenge groups and the year of Beachbody On Demand and the month of Shakeology and the free t-shirts and the potential to win cash. If you won the $500 prize, you would get the 100% return on your investment for your initial challenge pack order and then some. So it's like, why wouldn't you do it? So like I said, if you have completed a program and you haven't done that yet, I encourage you to do it. And if you haven't completed a program yet, you have something to look forward to, and that will only motivate you to finish your program and really stick to it. So like I said, I don't preach about perfection. I preach about practicality, making small changes to lead towards a lifestyle change. And that's what it's all about: consistency, having fun, and just really making really, really awesome changes. So I believe that's all the rules that I have for now. I might add some more later. Like I said, there may be prizes and stuff like that, but it really depends on your participation throughout the group and your consistency. Like, I just want you guys to support each other. We are all in this together. We're all going through different issues, big or small. whether it's from work to personal life to finishing school to moving out of your parents' house or this and the other thing. Like, we have so many different things going on in our lives that can easily derail us from our progress. But I need you to zone in on yourself for August and really, really, really make this back to the basics. Get your foundation back in order to set you up, because we don't want to keep falling off and trying to hop back on and then falling off. We really want to make consistent steps in the right direction. Are you with me? Do you feel me on this? I need it so bad. Getting sick again. Thankfully, I caught it early, knock on wood, but it still knocked me off my progress. I had such great progress, but then basically for 5 weeks I couldn't work out except for walking. And for the first little bit, I wasn't even allowed to really do that. So, you know, I am so ready to get back on it, and I just hope that you guys feel the same way. We have some people that are newly engaged in here. Congratulations. That's motivation. I know I have at least 2 of you now who are getting married. One very soon. One is probably just beginning her process of wedding planning, but nonetheless, if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. But we have some really exciting stuff in here, and I just want you to take advantage of it. So with that said, welcome to August. Welcome to our August group. If you would be so kind to comment below and tell us one fun thing that you want to do in August, as well as one thing that you want to work on, make progress on in terms of your goals for this month, please comment below. I'll put that in the caption of this video just so nobody misses it. But with that said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Let's get you set up for success. We'll start Monday. It'll be somewhat of a prep week, and we'll get into full swing as the week progresses. All right, so have a great rest of your Saturday. If you have any questions, you know where to find me.